Hey guys, in this video we're going to be taking a look at another crucial little algebra skill, that of factorising algebraic expressions. So this is going to be part 1, where we're going to be looking at expressions that only have one common factor between their terms. In part 2, we will look at the trickier questions that ask us to factorise fully or factorise completely. Okay, let's get cracking. So before we hit any questions, we need to know what factorising is. So factorising is the complete opposite of expanding brackets. When we're factorising, we're taking an expanded expression and putting it back into brackets. So let's get going. Okay, so question 1 then. We want to factorise 2x plus 4. So when we're factorising, we look at our terms and ask ourselves, right, what number is common to both terms? So what is common to 2x and 4? Well, it's a factor of 2. 2 goes into 2x and 2 goes into 4. So once we've found our common factor, we plonk him on the outside of a set of brackets. Now inside the brackets, we divide our original expression by the number on the outside. So here 2x divided by 2 is 1x. Then we've got the plus in the middle. Then 4 divided by 2 is going to give us 2. Now factorising and expanding are really nice because they actually let us check that our answer is right. If we now expand this back out, we have to get the exact same expression we started with, otherwise something has gone wrong. So if we were to do the 2 times x, we get 2x, and then if we do the 2 times positive 2, we get our positive 4 again, which is exactly the same as what we started with, so we can be nice and happy that we've got the right answer. Cool. Okay, example 2. 3x add 15. So what is common here then between 3x and 15? Well, this time it's a factor of 3. 3 goes into 3x and 3 goes into 15. So we put a 3 on the outside of a set of brackets, then divide the expression by 3. So 3x divided by 3 is just a single x, and 15 divided by 3 is going to give us 5. So our answer is 3 lots of x plus 5. If you want to practice your expansions at all during this video, pause, expand that out, make sure it gives us the original expression. Okay, the next example, 12x add 8. So what is common between 12x and 8? Well, the answer is there's quite a few things. 2 is common to both of them. 2 goes into 12 and 2 goes into 8. We've also got, though, we've got a bigger common factor. Now the biggest common factor between 12 and 8 is 4. So really the factor that we want to take out of front would be a 4. So if we then divide the expression by 4, 12x divided by 4 is 3x. And then 8 divided by 4 is going to give us the 2. Okay, so that's our answer then. There's now nothing common between 3x and 2. Let's pretend though that we didn't spot that 4 was our highest common factor, but we did spot that 2 was. Then we could take out a factor of 2 first of all, and divide the expression by 2. We then get 6x plus 4. Now once we've done that, if we check inside the brackets, is there a common factor between 6x and 4? Yes, there is. There's another common factor of 2. So if we take another factor out of front, it multiplies the one that's already out there. So we take out this common factor of 2 again, and it multiplies this factor of 2 that is already on the outside, which gives us then 4 lots of 3x add 2. Again, jobs are good. On with the next. Okay, 20x minus 55. So what is common between 20x and 55. Well, the highest common factor between 20 and 55 is 5. So we put a 5 on the outside. Now 20 divided by 5 is 4. So we get 4x. And then 55 divided by 5 gives us 11. So we get 5 lots of 4x minus 11. Cool. 9x minus 3. So, what is common then between 9x and 3? Well, it's 3. So we're going to smash 3 on the outside of the brackets. 9x divided by 3 gives us 3x. And then minus 3 divided by 3 leaves us with minus 1. Jobs are good and again. 8 minus 16x. So a little bit different here. We've got a minus x term. So what is common then between 8 and minus 16x? Well, again, it's one where we've got a few different ones. We'll do it with the biggest common factor first, and then we'll go through it again differently. So the highest common factor here between 8 and 16 is 8. So then 8 divided by 8 is 1. And then minus 16x divided by 8 is minus 2x. So our answer is 8 lots of 1 minus 2x. Again, let's pretend that we couldn't spot that 8 was our biggest common factor. Just to show you how this works, we might spot that 2 goes in. So then we could write it as 2 lots of 4 minus 8x. And then we might spot, well, we've still got a common factor of 2 going on inside of there. So let's take another factor of 2 out. Now remember that factor of 2 we take out is going to multiply the guy that's already sat on the outside. So we're going to get 4 lots of 2 minus 4x. So we've done that. Now we might spot, oh hello, we've still got another common factor of 2 inside the bracket. So let's take out another factor of 2. So we will get 8 lots of, 2 divided by 2 is 1, minus 4x divided by 2 is minus 2x. So again, we arrive at our same answer. It took us a little bit longer, but it doesn't matter at all. If it gets you there, it gets you there. Cool. On with the next. Okay, x squared plus 2x. So we've got something different going on here now. We've got a different type of common factor. It's not a numeric factor, it's not a number, it's an algebraic factor. So what goes into x squared that also goes into 2x? Well, remember, x squared is saying x times x, and 2x is saying 2 times x. So our common factor here is x. So we're going to put an x on the outside, and then divide the expression by x. So x squared divided by x gives us a single x, and 2x divided by x leaves us with 2. Now let's just check that one by expanding it back out. X times x is x squared, and we got the plus in the middle, and then x times 2 is 2x. So it takes us back to our original expression. Happy days. Okay, what about y squared minus y? So again, here our common factor is algebraic, not numeric. So again, remember, y squared is saying y times y, and y is just 1 times y. So our common factor here is y. Now y squared divided by y is y, and minus y divided by y is going to leave us with minus 1. So if you want to have a go expanding that, make sure you get back to the original expression, and then we'll go on with the next. Okay, minus 2x minus 10. So we're back to having a numeric factor. This time though, it's negative. So the biggest common factor between minus 2x and minus 10 is minus 2. Minus 2 goes into minus 2, and minus 2 goes into minus 10. So what we're going to do then, we're going to put a minus 2 on the outside of a pair of brackets, then minus 2x divided by minus 2, just leaves us with 1x. And minus 10 divided by minus 2, well, 10 divided by 2 is 5, minus 10 divided by minus 2 is also positive 5. Okay, now, given that we've got a negative number kicking around here, let's just check that. So minus 2 times x is minus 2x. Now minus 2 times positive 5, remember a negative times a positive gives us a negative number, so minus 2 times positive 5 does indeed bring us back to that minus 10. Now this is another example of one that we could do step by step. We could first of all spot that we've got a common factor of 2. So we could take out a factor of 2, and that would leave us with minus x minus 5. Then inside the bracket, well, we've got both terms being negative. That means effectively they're both being multiplied by minus 1. So we've also got a common factor in there of minus 1. So we can take out that factor of minus 1, which multiplies the 2 on the outside, and then again leaves us with the positive x and 5 on the inside like that. Jobs are good 'em. Okay, one more example. xy plus 3x. Okay, so now we're back to having a common algebraic term. What is common between xy and 3x? Well, it's x. xy is saying x times y, 3x is saying 3 times x. So we take out our factor of x. Now xy divided by x is simply y, and then 3x divided by x is simply 3. So that guy factorizes to x lots of y plus 3. Now let's just check that one again. So x times y is xy, and then x times positive 3 gives us that 3y again as we need it to. Okay guys, hopefully that's useful. As I said, in part 2 we're going to look at trickier factorising problems where we've got more than one common factor. Namely, we'll have a numeric common factor and an algebraic factor as well. And they're worth more marks, so it's definitely worth checking out. Cheers guys! Was this video helpful? If so, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment letting me know how you get on. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss any videos. For any further information, you can find me on Facebook or Twitter. Search for Maths with Melv. Cheers guys!